Hi folks, welcome back to GalCiv. Okay, so after the last episode there was a crash. I've had to play a few turns to get back here, 3 or 4 turns, and I've probably done some stuff differently, but yeah, it's just, it didn't, obviously the game didn't auto-save, so that's the problem. We're going to check out this anomaly here. Okay, looks like we did it. Nope, I don't want to abandon the surveying process. Okay, so we've got an idle core world here at Kindar 2. What do we want to do here? Kindar 2's got really good manufacturing. I'd like to increase the income as well. The more money, the better. We're getting 200 a turn, but you know, more is always good. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll try to. We can increase manufacturing here as well. Might bring that up before the habitat improvement. Where are we now? We are on Iconia. Put a terraforming plant up on this position. Got an idle shipyard at Earth. I think here we're going to get a research mission up. We're really going to powerhouse our research. I've got another RG fighter. We're just going to start putting these guys into Earth now. We've got plenty for sorting out those precursor anomalies, I think. Okay, we've got some Helios ore from an event, and we're going to roll the turn on. Yeah, we're getting quite close to pushing on Huarata 4 here. Who is this? This is the Mimot Brotherhood, sending out a lot of probes. What do you guys want? Now, I think... Have we got a free... yeah, we can't see if we've got a free trade agreement with them. Have we got an open borders? Where would I see that? I guess so, because we wouldn't be able to offer them, and they probably wouldn't be riding through our territory like they are. Yes, we've got an open borders treaty. Okay, so we can see it here. Those guys really like us. Might actually be worth trading with them, see if we can get... In fact, what have they got? Let's have a closer look at them in what. Have they got any techs that we could have? They've got espionage. Is there anything that I could trade them for that? Okay, he likes this. We need some thulium. Oh, he hasn't got any thulium. Okay. He's got lots of modules. How many modules are you going to give us? And why have you got so many? But they're just obviously... Oop, gone a bit too far there. Okay, 38 was too many. Okay. So we got the espionage trait. Now, does that give us a governor? I didn't check. I bet it does. Nope. A minister, sorry. Okay, so you don't have a spy minister. That's interesting. We've not even bothered with these guys, have we yet? Sorry, with the diplomats. Could be an interesting thing to do. She'd make a good diplomat, as he would. As a diplomat moves to manufacturing and civilization they are assigned to by 5%. As a diplomat, they are deeply involved in the finance of the civilization they are assigned to, and fluid morals allows them to occasionally divert some our way. That sounds pretty good. Let's find one that's got a good economy. Who's got the best economy in the game? Is that the Drath? No, the Archaean. Nope, who's this then? Corporate sector. By a long way. Where are they? I don't think we've even found those guys yet. So, maybe the corporate sector down here somewhere. Unless the Mimot have got a whole sector to themselves, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't see them. It might be that I'm missing something obvious. We really do need to send more probe ships out, I think, to scout, because we could do with some eyes on what's going on down here. Let's see what we can do. We've got loads of control, right? Yeah, we've got 180 control. How's about we get... Where are we? Telescope. Okay, 7 months until available. Alright. Yeah, I'm not worried about any of these now. Okay, we don't know where they are. We'll just leave it for now. Okay, Clark 3. We got loads and loads of positions on this planet. Just in 5 turns. I don't know. What do you reckon? Probably income might be good. Bit of financial district up there. TARF 3. Got a shadow temple up. Diplomatic capital, income and secrecy. Gives you approval and influence. That's kind of cool. We can build a Tower of Endless Night. A centre for our most morally ambiguous military planning. Needs to operate with discretion so it cannot be built on a home world. Kind of interesting. We've still not put the colonial generator up here. We probably should put this thing up. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay. Got an idle shipyard at Kindar 2. I think we got loads of modules now. Let's just go with research. It's going to blast a load of research out fast. We've probably got plenty of ships now for the time being. It's saying ship idle. Wait, which one? Okay, it's a Rhino. Let's get the Rhino down here. Okay. Now, what happened to that precursor anomaly? Unfortunately, others discovered it first. Okay. Let's move on to this one then. We got a data cube. 300 research. Awesome. Okay, that gave us serrated munitions. That was a lot of research. Actually, we can use this to quickly rush something else too. Improves relic precursor benefits. We've been finding relics left behind by an ancient race known as the Precursors for some time now. Discoveries which have led to incredible breakthroughs in a variety of fields. A more focused effort to analyse these relics should tease out even more useful details. Okay. Unlocks modifier value plus 25%. That's for health, I think. Armor material science. Lighter and stronger armor. That does sound good for our ships, actually. Okay, and we got a freighter. I've kind of lost track of where I've been sending these freighters, to be honest. Let's send one down to Archaea. I don't know if we've got one coming down that way. Yes, we have. Okay. Let's just get this latest freighter then. Going to be number 17. And we'll just we'll change that one to... Hold on, is that right? 18, sorry. Let's get that one down to Axolotl. I forget whether we've even got one down that one now. It doesn't really matter. If it turns out that we've already got one there, we just move it. We are doing pretty well as far as economy is concerned. Yeah, our economy is the 4th. I mean, like, so apart from the fact that the AI is really, really passive, I think that I've probably got the difficulty setting about right for this. Now, I kind of feel like I'm in a really fairly unassailable position. But that said, I've heard people say this about GalCiv before, and then they've ended up losing because something's gone drastically wrong. Now, yeah, look, we're doing okay. Dratha's starting to get annoyed with us. I think as we start pushing on more cultural borders, and we start getting towards, you know, kind of victory level, towards our victory conditions, then you might find that they stop being so friendly. Let's keep going anyway and see how it goes. We got an idle core world at Cryo 1. We want to get manufacturing up on this planet. Fusion power plant would work. I think we'd want to put it up here. Might just rush this one. Then we get the fusion power plants up there. There we are. Okay. Clark 3. Trade network. That's not going to be a good one. Mind you, one per planet. Not really doing trade here, are we? Got bureaucratic officers. Control per turn, that might be useful. Again, the Tower of Endless Night. Governor's Manor. Looks to go increase loyalty. We've already got really good loyalty here. Let's increase research. Might rush build that as well so we can get it out even faster. And go with manufacturing next. Cryo 1, we're going to go with research. Oh no. Yeah, we will. Let's bang some research out for this one. Clark 3, we just got more of these RG fighters coming out. Yeah, we're 10th in military now. This is looking a little bit more healthy, I'd say. I'm going to put Star-based defense system on this one. Just so that we've got... There we go, that's increasing our armor. Countermeasures, barrier array. Okay, that's given us sensors going crazy sensors, which means we should be able to tech stuff all over the place now, or at least pretty far out. This is kind of one of our forward bases, I guess. So it probably wants to be as powerful as possible. It is likely to be one of the places that gets attacked. Changing my mind about this research mission here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get out more of these RG fighters. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that crash. It's game's still a little bit rough around the edges. I think if I'd have known that the game was going to be this unstable, I probably wouldn't have done a let's play. I did kind of want to capitalize on the interest I had, because I got a lot of people watch that first video I did. Like, I mean, I've never done a video, at least not a gaming video, that's ever done as well as that. So yeah, and I was like, ooh, rubbing my little hands together. This is a popular one. People like it, you know. But and obviously, once you started monetizing your channel as well, you start thinking about the money that you can make. And you know, I'm not immune to that, I'm afraid. However, I think if I'd have known that it was going to be, you know, I've had 2 crashes in what 30 episodes, which is, I mean, you know, look, even one crash is pretty unacceptable, to be honest, for a let's play. But fortunately, I think I've managed to recover from it just enough. Okay, Iconia. Let's get up the research. That's a lot to rush, so let's not rush that one. Now, Earth. Let's get another research mission out. And here as well. Diabolic Catalyst. Let's just get the Illyrium and the Antimatter. Okay. But, you know, crashes or not, this is a great game. I think it's a really good game. There's so much to do, and I think that, you know, they've added so much detail all over the place, and it just makes the game really engaging. Now, I think some players might find it a little bit complex, or just too much detail in areas that they might not need it. It's certainly a very different game to other classic Space 4X, particularly the node-based games like you know, Master of Orion, Stellaris, that kind of stuff. I'm still toying with the idea of playing a Stellaris playthrough at some point. Okay, armor material science. Our scientists in other fields, particularly particle physics and planetology, regularly devise or stumble upon new materials that have potential as armoring substances. We should establish information sharing regimes so that their breakthroughs become ours. Okay. Carbon crystal plating. Okay, wow, that's still 3 mass, but look, it gives a 15.60. We can get thulium composite. That's 23.40. And this just gives armor rating just an increase. Okay. Diamonic armor composite. Again, that's going to give us more armor. Let's go for that. Really push into the armor. Clark 3. Okay, these are starting to get citizens now. This is good. This is the part of the game where you're going to start, you know, really powerhousing with your with the amount of people that you can get in here. Manufacturing's not great on this planet. Income and food is where it's at, and earning influence, obviously. Gonna manufacture. Oh, hang on. Loyalty, like, yeah, loyalty's great. Let's get the manufacturing district up here. I think I'll just get a bunch of them just so we don't have to keep having to come back. Okay, we've got an idle shipyard at Clark. Again, research mission. Let's just get this research done. Now, yes, we are not building ships while we're doing that, but I don't really feel like we need to quite yet. The Drath. Got to keep an eye on the Drath, I think. They are close to us. We are pushing in on them as well. I think that's part of the issue over in that side. Maybe if we can get an alliance with someone like the Taurians. Let's get a non-aggression pact with those guys and give them open borders. Yeah, they're happy to do that. What are you going to give us in alliances? Okay, they're not going to swap it straight away just for that. Interstellar tourism. How about I give you some money as well? Okay, saved a little bit of a few credits there. Okay, we can now form alliances with people. So ship upgrades. What's this for? Oh, this is for the Discovery. Let's get the reinforced hull up on that one just in case it gets attacked. Okay. Honestly, I'm making those kind of decisions rather arbitrarily, I've got to admit. We've got another precursor anomaly down here. Let's get this fleet down this way. Got an event. More data cubes. Awesome. That should finish. That should push that research up pretty fast. Great stuff. Turns are going thick and fast now. Once again, you know, you do kind of trade. There is a bit of a trade-off where you don't pay so much attention when you start playing quickly. But I kind of feel, you know, I might be underestimating this game a little bit, but I kind of feel like we're getting on top of this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we're like 5th, first, second, third, fourth, 5th. Yeah, we're 5th. So at least in the balance of power, we're slightly below the Taurians, slightly above the Crystalline. How close are we to winning? Prestige victory. Okay, we're about a fifth of the way there. We need. Hold on. Diamonic armor composite. Diamond, while very hard, is horrifically expensive and prone to fracturing. But by established layering composites of diamond and conventional armor plating, we can produce a material that's both extraordinarily resilient and feasible to manufacture in volume. This gives us better armor. And then it also leads to self-healing armor as well. We can improve the kinetic weapons. Yeah, okay, why not? Let's just make our ships all just stronger overall. Let's get out. We get a Rhino. No, we need thulium. We can actually buy thulium cheaper now because... Are we? Okay, got a whole bunch of thulium. I think we need some gerantium too. Okay, let's use most of our cash. Go back to the shipyard. Oh, this is the one at the Kinder. Okay, let's get a Rhino up here. Jill Q has captured an illegal group of Iconian refugees. Okay, these are the ones with the smuggling weapons. Let's just release them. Trade offer. Credits. They want armor defense theory, missile payload optimization, Illyrium, Artocarpus viriles, and they want open borders, exploration treaty, manufacturing capitals, and frozen world mastery. Sure. Okay. Why not? So we should be able to see further now, assuming that they've actually explored other places. Not really. Yeah, we probably need to get some more probes out. Idle shipyard at Earth. What are we lacking for the Rhino? Okay, we need antimatter. That's expensive. I wonder if we can trade some with someone. Let's figure out who might want to trade. See if these guys will trade with us. I don't know if it will raise our... he hasn't got antimatter though, so... what about you guys? Corporate sector. Nope. Okay, the galactic price is quite high, so I do wonder if it might be that we just don't... There isn't really anybody who's got any. What about the Altarians? They've got antimatter. You'll Gib. See if they'll give us 10. Okay. Cancel. Okay, non-aggression pact. Okay, yeah, they're seeing that as a... You know, they're not happy about that. What about we give them just a bunch of techs? You want more? How dare you? We'll give them some Promethean. We have enough of that resource. Okay. Okay, we've got 9. Probably could have squeezed a few more credits out, but I couldn't really be bothered. Okay. Idle shipyard at Earth. Yeah, let's get the Rhino up. So we want another one of these Rhino ships. Okay, research mission is done. We've got enough culture points now. Okay, we're pushing into these Festron planets here. I'd like to get an alliance with maybe, you know, Datorians. Someone like that, or these guys, just so we've got a little bit of protection from wars. Even though I've been kind of complaining that the game is a little bit passive. Is anybody at war yet? No. It's really strange, isn't it? Just like everybody's just happy to sit around and be friends. And like, you know, you can't win like that. That's not... I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if this is just something to do with the overall early access state of the game, or whether this was an issue in the previous game, or whether it's just me and I've just got a bad... You know, it's just a roll of the dice. Okay, we're the second most popular civilization after the Kryn. Interesting stuff. TARF 3. Yeah, we're going to continue with the... to get the research up here, I think. Trade network might be good though. That'll give us more cash. RG fighters. Anomaly hunt success. Okay, we can get 50 research. Culture points in ship range. Let's get the research. By the way, we'll look at the culture at the moment. Okay. Increase influence generation by 50% on all planets. Star base is no longer pay maintenance. These are both really good. Let's get the influence generation. That's really going to annoy everybody. But we are going to push out so much more influence now. Yeah, we're ranked number 2 for influence, it's saying. Won't be surprised if that changes. Pragmatism, cultural awareness, or compassion. Go with compassion. Liberty bonus. Alright. Not sure what any of that did. Research missions completed. So, kinetic augmentation. Improved reload and recharge mechanisms will allow our weapon systems to fire more projectiles in a shorter time span than before, increasing damage per second and general misery amongst our foes. Okay, so more, we get an extra kinetic attack plus 10% kinetic attack. Okay. Improves global research. That sounds like a good thing to go for. Xeno computational research there. Yeah, so 9th in military. Yeah, so we are gradually catching up with the military. Probably should have a look at who is number 1 in military. Who's this? Archaeans. Then we've got the Crystalline, I think. Oh no, this is the Mimot. Then we've got the Kryn. Then the Darath. Oh no, not the Darath. Corporate sector. Taurians and Manti. Okay, yeah. Honestly, our neighbours aren't that strong. So I think let's just continue the way we're going. Continue with the industrial push. We've got an RG fighter here. So stick it into... Oops. Into Iconia. Misclick. Look, alien, and offering a gift you'd be a fool not to accept. They want space lasers, open borders, and offer an antimatter. They're going to give us drone soldiers. I don't want to trade with these guys. Mind you, Aurora's Arboretum. They got a lot of those. Look at this. Persuade makes it worse for us. Yeah, dear. Okay, so we've got the research mission in. Yeah, let's engage this in battle. And a whole bunch of research missions came in. Wow, loads all at the same time. So we should get a whole bunch of research. Xenocomputational theory. Our previous efforts to analyse precursor artifacts have been limited by just how differently these beings thought. A new form of computer, turned to emulate the strange patterns the precursors had, should help increase our research effectiveness. Plus 5% research. Great stuff. We can also go further into research, or we can go to improving the production of our worlds. That's probably a good one to go for at this point. We haven't really gone very high into the production increases, I don't think. Okay. Okay. Our survey discovered precursor debris. Unfortunately, others discovered it first. Right, okay. Shame. Let's get this RG fighter in here. And this one here. Alright. Where do these guys want to go? How are you not flipping? They're 31 in rebellion. These are immune to culture flip. I tried talking to these, by the way. And, yeah, you can't really do much with them. So you speak to them and it just goes, it's the Buran. A peaceful species who believes that a series of 7 rigors will cause them to be elevated to a godlike existence. Every rigor takes many years to accomplish, and only the first 3 of these can be formed on their home planet. Afterwards, they explore the universe pursuing their tasks. So, yeah, I mean, maybe you just invade them, who knows? Do we do that? Yeah, go on then. Let's just declare war and then we'll go and take this. Okay, let's watch this. That might be interesting. I might speed it up a little bit though. Now we do have some damaged ships. Yeah, that looked quite simple. We didn't even take any damage. Okay. Okay, so hopefully we can take these. It's immune to culture flip. We have actually got a transport somewhere. Let's get these guys out to see if these can help take it quicker. Yeah, we've got a transport. I think it's a TARF. Is that right? Which one's... Oh, we've got a siege ship here too. Let's get that siege ship out and just see if that helps get this done quicker. Yeah, let's take these guys by force. Hopefully get another planet out of it. Inside this precursor artifact is a massive containment field. When we peer inside, we can see it holding a vast quantity of perfectly good antimatter ready to be used, or perhaps shared with our enemies. I see what they mean there. Okay. So that was actually quite useful. We've got loads of modules, by the way, and we're starting to get money. It might be worth upgrading some of our star bases again. Particularly this one that is mining Durantium. Also, there are some of these planets that we can do upgrades on that I've kind of forgotten about. For example, TARF probably won't have any upgrades yet. Yeah, there we are. Look. So this one, for example, orbital market might be quite useful. There we go. Let's just get some of these ships taking this thing out. What is it? Fighters. Okay. Conquest. Are you dead? Yes, I think so. Yeah, we were victorious. Okay. Another one here. Fleet is insufficient to overcome the planetary defenses. Add more transports or siege ships. Okay, no problem. We can do that. Oh, we got a big ship here. No, we don't want to attack those. That's the Phalanoids. That would have been very silly of me to engage in war with them. Okay. I'm going to continue with these research missions and just really push the research out. Now, by the way, if you hit a bunch of research missions all at once, I think it carries on to the next tech, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I've got to say. Here's the problem with not being able to upgrade your ships, at least as far as I can tell. It kind of disincentivizes you to build ships early on, because you're just like, well, you know, I might just have to decommission all of these crappy little fighters later on in the game. Okay, appears to be a record of a construction vessel operated by unaffiliated aliens during the Dreadlord War. Though lost to time, it isn't obviously. Thought lost to time, it isn't obviously. Although the technology is a bit feeble by modern standards, the sheer bulk and durability of the vessel is impressive. Okay, it's a big ship then. So we can get a free constructor, or we can get some Durantium and Heliosaur. Heliosaur is pretty useful. Maybe we'll get the free constructor. Yeah, there's our constructor. So where should we put it? I don't know is the answer to that rhetorical question. It's kind of a rhetorical question because I don't really need it anywhere. Maybe if we get it to TARF, and then we can use it to maybe boost the output of TARF's economy. Yeah, you can't do anything, so let's just end that one. Okay, research mission complete. Have we? Oh, yes, look, sorry. Camera's jumping around all over the place. Yeah, we've actually got this planet in our cultural borders now. Xeno resource mining. Rock is never just rock. The subsurface layers of alien worlds have nearly as much variation as the life forms which roam their surfaces. We'll need to master these different subterranean conditions if we can hope to extract even a fraction of the resources available to us. Okay, this unlocks a whole bunch of mine types. Beam weapon miniaturization. Relic benefits. We can also go for flexible bulkheads. Allows us to fit more components on ship designs. That's quite a long one though. Energy shields. Let's go for the beam weapon miniaturization. We might come up against an enemy that's really strong against kinetic stuff. Okay, folks, I'm going to end the episode there. We didn't get a crash, which is great. And our empire is developing quite nicely. We are moving up the balance of power. We're still 5th. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, we're still 5th in the game by the looks of it. So I think, yeah, we're not completely crazy power. Looks like the corporate sector are winning the game. We've got to figure out how to deal with it. We don't even know where they are, so we'd have to go and find them if we were to sort of challenge their power. We are getting towards, you know, 1/5 victory, and the Kryn Syndicate have actually they're a little bit ahead. So Kryn Syndicate might be a good, you know, a good target for an early war. Maybe, well, it's not an early war, is it? This is well into the mid game now. But yeah, I'll have a think about it. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about the game in the comments and the series as well. If you've got any criticisms, please let me know. And you know, if you're enjoying it, let me know too. I read all the comments and I try to reply to them all for the most part. And yeah, it helps the algorithm boost my videos as well, so that's really helpful. Thanks, guys. Take care.